Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty exciting things to go over. It has been confirmed that Pokemon are going to be at Gamescom next month. No idea what they're going to be showing, but it does potentially have some implications for Pokemon Legends ZA. We also have some new rumors to go over for Legends ZA as well, and a few other things to take a look at. There's a lot of things to break down and go over. If you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, just wanted to quickly go over this update for the Pokemon Horizons anime. If you are in the UK, you are able to watch the next 8 episodes of the Pokemon Horizons anime on BBC iPlayer. So just wanted to quickly go over that. You are now able to basically watch the next 8 episodes if you are a UK resident. I think we do get it a little bit quicker before like America and stuff. I know that in America it's on like Netflix and stuff. No idea why, because it's the exact same episode, but either way must be to do with like contracts or whatever. But wanted to quickly go over that for, you know, people that do want to watch the Pokemon anime and are in the UK. Moving on though, we do have some big updates regarding next month for Pokemon. Now of course we do have Worlds next month, we have the potential Pokemon Presents next month, but what we do have is Pokemon at Gamescom next month, 2024 August, between the it's like the 21st and the 25th or something like that. But we do have this on r/PokeLeaks Reddit saying the Pokemon Company named for Gamescom 2024 in lineup highlights. And the interesting thing about this is this post here by I'm Mr. Roboto saying, interestingly, Nintendo announced earlier this year that they're skipping Gamescom this year, just like the last couple of years. There was no surprise there, nothing like crazy about that. The interesting thing though is also the last time Pokemon was shown off at Gamescom, it was for Pokemon Legends Arceus. So that obviously raises a couple of questions, a couple of eyebrows. It's like, why are Pokemon at Gamescom this year when the last time they were there to, you know, showcase Pokemon Legends Arceus? We're getting another Legends game. They're now at Gamescom again. Look, I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. You know, the last time they were here, it was a Legends game. They're now here again. Is it to show more off about a Legends game? And this also has kind of implications about a potential Pokemon Presents this next month as well. Like, if we do get a Presents, then they're probably going to showcase, like, a decent chunk of gameplay and stuff at that Presents. And then they might have a little bit more at Worlds, like maybe a new Mega Evolution. And then you might be able to play it at Gamescom or something. Like, there might be a demo. I think Legends Arceus might have been playable at the last Gamescom or something like that. But either way, it just kind of gives more, I guess, fuel to the fire that we are actually going to get some news next month. Even though it is likely, because we always seem to get Pokemon Presents happening in August, it's just nice to see that they are also going to be at Gamescom as well. So it's the potential Pokemon Presents, it's Pokemon Worlds, and now it's Pokemon at Gamescom. So that's 3 different potential events happening in August. Well, I guess 2 of them are actually confirmed with Worlds and Gamescom, but 3 different things which have the potential of news in August. And they're all at like different times of August as well. Like the Presents is supposed to be at the start of August, Worlds is bang in the middle, and then Gamescom is at the end. So it's literally like every week there's, I guess, the possibility of Pokemon news regarding Legends ZA. We'll have to wait and see, but either way, this is the kind of actual article on Dexerto. So it says, the Pokemon Company named for Gamescom 2024 in lineup highlights. It says, Gamescom has named the Pokemon Company one of its lineup highlights for the annual convention, which will take place between the 21st of August and the 25th, 2024. So I think that's probably a Monday, right? If I just go to August real quick. No, August, wait, so Wednesday. So the 21st is a Wednesday, and then the Sunday is the 25th. So it's from the Wednesday to the Sunday. It then goes on to say, in the event organizers X/Twitter post on 19th of July, the Pokemon Company is sandwiched between Square Enix and THQ Nordic. It's unclear in what capacity it will appear or what it will be showing. Judging by replies to the lineup, fans of the franchise are happy just to hear something Pokemon related. Give me anything at this point, Pokemon I beg, read one reply, accompanied by a gif of X and Y's AZ exclaiming it's been 3,000 years. Others in the community speculated that Pokemon news in August seems more and more likely as a result of the lineup announcement. However, no such Pokemon Presents has been specified to be taking place next month as of writing. I mean, whenever we get a Pokemon Presents, they usually drop the announcement the day before the Presents anyway. I wouldn't expect them to reveal it now that we're going to be getting a Presents in August. It's just never how they do it. Contenders for Showcase at Gamescom include Pokemon Legends ZA, as well as Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. With Nintendo not listed on the lineup of highlights, the former is almost certainly a no-go. The latter, on the other hand, is slated to arrive on iOS and Android devices sometime in 2024 and is a stronger possibility. So yeah, what they're saying here is it's more likely to get some more stuff about Pokemon TCG Pocket, and that's correct. You know, that is the game coming out this year. It is definitely something that they could just talk about it more in depth. But because obviously the last time they were at Gamescom was to show off Pokemon Legends Arceus, like why can't they do the same thing this time? According to the official game site, TCG Pocket will allow players to open 2 booster packs every day at no cost and collect digital cards featuring nostalgic artwork from the past, as well as brand new cards exclusive to the mobile title. And then Pokemon Legends EA, on the other hand, is scheduled for a simultaneous worldwide release in 2025. So that's kind of the latest update in regards to, I guess, more information about Pokemon next month. We do also have Soul Silver Art kind of talking about this as well, saying Pokemon news in August seems more and more likely, whether it's before Worlds, at Worlds, after Worlds, or multiple places, and times remains to be seen. Also, will there be Legends EA news or just the Virtual Pocket card game? What will be exciting enough to be at Gamescom? And we also have Osmio here saying, you know, in my opinion, August the 7th is our first proper trailer. August the 18th will be a new mega reveal, which is obviously at Worlds, and the 21st to 25th, TCG Pocket or nothing. And then this sounds like the way it should go. We'll see if Game Freak try and change up the formula. And this is kind of like the same sort of vibe that I'm kind of getting as well. Like, I think we will get a presents in the first, like, week of August. Well, I say the first week. The first week's like the first, second, and third. No, it'd be the second week. So the week commencing the 5th of August, we'd get something that week, and then obviously it will be Worlds the weekend after, and then obviously Gamescom is the Wednesday after. So, like I say, there could generally be Pokemon news every single week in regards to Legends EA and Pokemon Pocket and everything like that. So, yeah, this is like the last dry month, and then hopefully we get just a crumb of gameplay or the starters or something like that, so we can actually get excited for this game again, because right now it's difficult to get excited about it because we literally know nothing about it and it's just been so dry and they've just given us absolutely nothing. But either way, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think we're going to be seeing anything regarding Pokemon at Gamescom in terms of Legends EA or Pokemon Pocket, or like why else would they be there? Maybe to show off something completely different, but what do you think they're going to show off at Gamescom? Do you think we're going to get a presents? Do you think we're going to get anything at Worlds? Let me know. So that's that. Finishing things off for today's video, I wanted to go over this rumor that's been kind of making the rounds and stuff. I'm seeing it being posted all over Twitter and stuff like that. I don't know why this one is given more of a highlight than other rumors and stuff and other posts on 4chan, but either way, it's been making the rounds. But obviously it is still a post on 4chan. Always take it with a grain of salt. Most likely fake, but either way, this was posted on the 18th of July. And it's titled, well, it just says no big spoilers, and it was posted by Anonymous. So it says ready, and then it just proceeds to give some more information about the game. So it says total of 12 traversable areas, 5 sectors, 5 outskirts, the center of the map, which is the main area, and then there's the forest area, which is going to be the final area. So we have, obviously, the way the map is shown in Lumiose in Legends EA, it's kind of like a pizza, and it's just in different sections. So we'd have those 5 sections. We'd have 5 outskirts, so each section would have an outskirts section, which is, I'm assuming, where you would go and catch Pokemon and stuff, and that'd be like a wild area. That'd be where Pokemon attack you and stuff like that, which I guess would still be part of the city, which is why, even though they've said it takes place solely in Lumiose City, the outskirts would still be, I guess, regarded as Lumiose City. So we have that, and then we'd have the center of the map, which is obviously Prism Tower, which is the main area, I guess, and then it says the forest area, which is the final area. So I don't know where the forest area would be. Like, maybe the final battle is in Lumiose City. Maybe that is just like a little bit out. We'll have to wait and see. But either way, that's apparently like a ton of the different areas we're going to be seeing in Legends EA. And that is something I can honestly see happening as well. Like, even though it does say we are confined to this city, I do think we will have outskirts and like mini wild areas and stuff that just go around the city. I generally think that's the way they're going to do it. And then goes on to say waterways, a sewer system, a sky deck, areas all accessible within each sector. So that would be where we find like water types, you know, in your sewers you'd probably find like poison types, dark types, stuff like that maybe, and then obviously sky deck you'd find your flying types and stuff like that. So that would enable you to have all these different Pokemon in the kind of area and everything like that. Then goes on to say Pokemon are everywhere. Most are found in the outskirts, but more species populate within sectors once construction is completed. So does that mean that like before we get into that area, it's just kind of like not deserted, but it'd be where we go to like catch stronger Pokemon and stuff, and then when we've completed that sector, maybe those Pokemon move to the outskirts or something like that. I could see that being the way that it kind of goes. But yeah, it's going to be interesting whether we can kind of go all over the map at the very start of the game, or we have to kind of progress as we unlock areas, as we get stronger, and maybe like build new things and stuff in the city. Like maybe that's the way it goes. It then goes on to say the main goal is to complete the construction of Lumiose City. Each sector has a boss Pokemon who will try to prevent the construction. You need to gather resources from outskirts and obtain a specific amount of Pokemon to advance. So it's a little bit similar to Legends Arceus in the sense, I guess, it would be completing the Pokedex, and you know that's how we kind of progressed in that game. So it'd be similar in that sense. But they would also have to get resources and stuff from the outskirts, which also, you know, makes sense. I think resource collecting is going to be kind of the heart of this game, and that's how we construct these different things for the city. And then the boss Pokemon could be like an enraged Pokemon, or like a Mega Pokemon, or maybe even like a tough trainer or something like that. Like maybe it's not always a boss Pokemon. But yeah, I could see us like maybe entering a bit of an outskirt, and there's like a certain difficult Pokemon that you have to fight, and then they're blocking some resources that you have to collect to build, I don't know, a certain building or something like that. It then goes on to say, boss Pokemon see you as a threat and do not want the city built. During this time, Pokemon and humans did not coexist yet. Part of the game's story involves earning the boss Pokemon's trust to advance development. So I'm assuming that would be like beating it in a Pokemon battle or something like that. Pokemon start to appear in the city once that trust is earned. Beautiful storyline. So yeah, I mean, the whole idea is to create a space that is inhabitable by people and Pokemon. So yeah, maybe these boss Pokemon, they're like, okay, this person ain't actually that bad. Let's go into the city. We can all chill, like something like that. It says the leader of the development does not like Pokemon. So I'm assuming that's the leader of the development of the city. Clashes often with a leader from another organization that is trying to bridge the gap between Pokemon and people. This is where you obtain the Pokedex and tasks involving Pokemon. So catching, photographing, and battling. So yeah, I'm assuming that'd be the same situation as like the Legends Arceus kind of Pokedex thing with those tasks and everything like that, where you have to like battle certain Pokemon like 5 times, use certain moves so many times, see a Pokemon use a move so many times. It then says Mega Evolution is available about a third of the way through the story. But you have a stone from the beginning that comes with your chosen starter. So they haven't said what the starters are. Let's just say, in this sense, let's just say that they're the Kalos starters. They haven't said. So you would choose your starter, and then you would get the stone with your starter, but you wouldn't be able to Mega Evolve it yet. A little bit like how when you get the starters for the Kanto starters in Sycamore's lab, he gives you the Mega Stone, but then obviously you can't like use it until you get the Mega Evolution bracelet and stuff like that. So I'm assuming that would be the way they go with it. But yeah, they haven't even said what the starters are anyway. It says all previous Mega Evolutions return with 14 new Mega Evolutions, which, to be fair, that number I generally can see. Like 10 to 15, I think, will be roughly around the amount of new Megas that we'll see. I honestly don't think we're going to get that many new forms. We might get a couple of new Pokemon, like a new Legendary and stuff. Some people are kind of convinced we're going to see like a Squirrel or whatever, which might be the case, but I think they're more so going to go into like the Mega Evolutions, which isn't that bad. And then for Generation 10, that's where the Pokedex kind of goes big, and they reveal like a lot of new Pokemon and stuff, and maybe we have the biggest Pokedex we've ever had. But yeah, for this game, we just get like majority of the new Pokemon are just new Mega Evolutions. It says 3 regional variants of previous Pokemon. They don't say what those regional variants are though. It says the cafe, the street, the sky deck, and waterside battlers for trainers. So that would be yeah, obviously the different types of trainers and stuff would be dotted around the city, but yeah, you'd find them in the cafe, you'd find them in the street, you'd find them in the sky deck, waterside battles, everything like that. The final area is massive, which obviously is the forest, a very fairy tale-like atmosphere. I don't know where that would be around Lumiose. I know there's like the swamp and stuff that's kind of like quite close to Lumiose, so maybe that is the forest. But yeah, maybe it's just like a new area that just changes. Like, we don't even know if this is going to be set in the past or the future, so you know, maybe this forest gets destroyed or something like that, and maybe that's not why it's not in Kalos, or maybe it's in the future and the forest kind of gets planted or something like that. And then it goes on to say there's no new legendary Pokemon, there's new forms instead. Sort of mega evolution, but without the stone, and different, more dramatic form change effects. So that would be a little bit like your origin forms, your primal forms, stuff like that, where it is technically still a mega, like for the primals, it is still technically a mega evolution, but obviously it's a little bit different. Like they don't have like Kyogre and stuff like that. It's a different way of doing it, but they are still quote unquote mega evolutions. So yeah, I could see that happening for like Xerneas and Yveltal and stuff like that. But either way, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really give any like fake vibes. There's nothing here to really put me off it, but they kind of just go into detail about story stuff. They don't really give any new Pokemon. They don't give any starters. They don't give anything like that. They just say there's 14 new Mega Evolution. There's a couple of new forms, and that's it. And the rest of it is just literally stuff about the map, which kind of makes sense. Like if you're gonna play the game, like maybe you have more details about the stuff, like about that map and kind of the areas and the gameplay and stuff like that. So yeah, fair play. Like obviously I'm still not gonna believe it until we see a trailer or something, but yeah, if we get a trailer in August and you know there's it looking like there's 12 different areas, then fair play. We'd obviously have to revisit this rumor, but as of right now I'm calling it fake, but it's not like a completely fake like piece of like I don't know, BS that you're used to seeing on like 4chan and stuff. But anyway though, let me know your thoughts on this rumor. Do you believe it or not? And also let me know your thoughts on everything else we covered in today's video as well in terms of Gamescom. Do you think they're going to show anything worthwhile at Gamescom, or do you think it's just going to be, I don't even know, like why else would they be there? But either way, let me know your thoughts on that. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Make sure to leave a like. Let's try and hit 500. And yeah, that's everything from me. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.